talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on the benches for hours in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage.
Welcome back to another episode of 4th and Inches. This is your boy Mills, kicking it with my homies, Kelt, Jarvis. What's going on?
What's happening?
How many weeks we gonna fucking do this, man?
Glorious day, ain't it?
Hey man, it's hate week, man. Hey, fuck Florida State. That's how we doing it. Hey, I'm coming in hot, belt the ass. I'm just saying.
It's hate week officially, but it's not like super official till we get done with this reaction episode. I'm sure we'll talk about each other for a little bit though. Yeah, another week, another glorious weekend down. You know, Florida State loses, everybody fucking else wins. It's Duke.
Boy.
Listen, it's Duke. First off, before we get too far with this, do you have a bonnet on?
Got my bonnet.
Hey yo.
You got a pillow too.
I got my pillow. Put the cats to sleep, baby.
I like
cats
it.
To sleep.
I like it, man. I like it. I like the energy, bro. I like it.
You know, everybody can't flex like this.
Real comfortable over there.
real snug over there. You know what I'm saying?
Real cozy and shit. Hey, don't get too cozy. You got Georgia this weekend.
Hey, they ready to be tucked in too.
Listen here. Time out. If y'all, it ain't happening. But for some wild reason, I've been wrong a lot though. So what if? But if y'all was to beat Georgia, let's talk about it real quick. What is Florida's record now?
3-3.
Okay,
No.
So if they
4-3.
4-3.
Oh,
if they beat
okay.
Boy, 500, baby.
If they beat Georgia, who is now what's Georgia's ranking? They're top. They're number 2. If y'all was to beat Georgia, where do you put Florida in the rankings, man?
It's crazy. I mean, so obviously you couldn't put us top 10 or
15, 16?
Maybe 16.
That's
17.
a huge jump. What do the last people have? Man, you got some heat down there at the bottom though.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Look at Army and Navy undefeated. Shout out to the damn forces out there.
Shout out to Zach, man. My boy Zach Johannes went to Army. He's been repping for him.
That quarterback is a fucking dog.
Big Zach?
Zach with R. Zach and Rod. They both play for Army.
Oh, they damn sure did. Rod did, yeah.
They call that quarterback Captain America. You seen him?
Dude is an animal.
He's crazy.
He's an animal.
He's crazy.
I think he led the team. I think he had 3 touchdowns this week. Speaking of number 15, though, that's what Alabama is right now, fellas. We got Alabama with 2 regular season losses.
Crazy.
The defending champs.
This ain't your regular Bama.
The defending champs are not ranked anymore. Michigan, you know what I'm saying? What a crazy year. What a crazy year this is.
No.
They lost again, bro?
What they lost to?
Like Minnesota or something? Or no?
I missed it. I didn't get to tell Kai. I didn't get to throw it up in Kai's face.
They lost to Illinois 21-7.
Yeah.
Oh, you just lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
They that's the thing. Like they're 4-3 now. Michigan. I just was in the Xbox party with them a little while ago, and they were they were like, y'all stink. I'm like, y'all stink too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might be ass. We're more ass than you, but you are also ass.
I mean, they got a little bit of ass on them.
Will Johnson. Pause. Will Johnson definitely is their best player by far, but he just went down with he just went down with an injury. I heard it was like one that might be.
Oh,
I don't know though.
I hate when my DVs get out. Hey man, Will Johnson, speedy recovery, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just gotta paint my fucking face as a clown every fucking Sunday night with y'all, man. When the fuck does it end, bro? When does it end?
Not this week. Not this week.
I don't think it does, man.
Listen, I don't want to jump to next week, but I will say this. the guy who was supposed to eat the dog shit did. Curse lifted. Florida State wins next weekend, boys and girls. I'm just.
So he finally ate the shit. I need to see proof. I don't trust it.
It's on Twitter. He said for the betterment of Florida State football, guy come back and ate the dog shit. He said he feels like it's his fault why they ain't winning no games. He ate the dog shit, bro. Now I'm sure it was a fucking Tootsie Pop or something, but that.
If it wasn't real fecal matter, it don't. The curse ain't lifted. I need to see shit. I want to see a dog drop one, bite down. That's what you said.
He definitely had like a bag out at a park or something. I seen the video. I was like, it looked real. I don't know.
Staged.
Come on,
I need to see the dog.
Curse lifted.
But you know what's crazy?
Damn.
They literally came together as a unit on Twitter to find Buddy. Like they was like, hey,
he deactivated.
Bro, you hit, bro.
Come on,
that's prime example of writing a check that your ass can't cash.
Yeah,
I love my Canes. I know we all love our teams, but you will never catch a member. If you ever see a member of Fourth and Inches say some bullshit like that,
it's crazy.
Let me know. Holla at me.
Well, if I was guaranteed to win this weekend.
Don't do no shit like that. Don't do no shit like that. Don't do no shit.
Hey, bro, there's a lot of things there's several things I wouldn't do, but there's a lot of things I would do as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'd eat dog shit. I wouldn't, we were talking about this earlier. I wouldn't attend a Diddy party. I wouldn't do that. I would, there's several things I would do though to make this shit happen. I need this win. But let's talk about this past week, man. Florida State suffers again to Duke. First time ever. Here. First off, though, everybody talking shit like Duke is a Power 4 pro. Like they have beat some people. You know what I'm saying? Like now it is crazy because we've never lost to them. But like, it's not the same. It's Duke. It is Duke. It's Duke. But
I lost to them a couple times.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have. So I did talk a lot of shit, but that's going to continue. So stay tuned. But we definitely lost again to Duke. Didn't muster an offensive touchdown at all. The only touchdown we had was a kick return to start the second half. I have a shitload of notes for my game. So
Go ahead.
Because I wrote down all of them. I watched them Friday night by myself. My wife and kid went to somewhere. Where'd they go? They went somewhere. Don't matter. So I was kid free, woman free. I just was locked, watching us lose again. I want to start by saying our team is not good. We don't have a good team at all. But I am still saying to this very moment, we don't have a coaching problem. We have a personnel problem. We have the biggest personnel problem I've ever seen on a fucking football team before. These guys, which is worse to y'all? I want y'all to answer me this honestly. Is it the wide receiver group or is it the offensive line? Which one of those is worse at Florida State? Yes, exactly. Both groups are generationally ass. I haven't never seen this. The offensive line has taken me back to like DeAndre Francois days. And these wide receivers, I've never seen a wide receiver group this shitty, bro. We lead all teams in drops. All teams.
I can't hold you. I want to say the line so bad, but that receiving group, top to bottom. First of all, let me start by saying this. I'm gonna be so sideways with it, but stop hanging up at the fucking stoves and shit when you can't catch a ball on the field, gang. Like, don't be posted up around the cool guys. We know it's rappers in the city. Take your ass on the field. Get on the jug machine. Do us a fucking favor. Get on the jug machine, G.
Honestly, that should be our wide receiver coach. I fuck with Ron Dugans, although he hasn't done a whole lot of good things here yet.
I didn't like him when he was with us. Y'all don't know how to block. Y'all know how to block real good.
But we don't this year though. That's the thing. Like everyone, my cousin Ben, shout out Ben, a big Kane fan. He has always said that. He's like, bro, one thing about Dugans, your perimeter blocking is going to be top tier, but not this year. You can see that shit on them wide receiver screens we throw. Them boys ain't fucking blocking.
Lack of effort. I just feel like that's
lack of effort. So Dugans finally put together a decent wide receiver recruiting class last year. Up to that point, he ain't done shit recruiting. Nothing. He might get one. The year before last, we didn't sign a single wide receiver out of high school. I think he might have went 2 years. Now he's been getting good transfers in, but that only helps you right now if they're good. If they're good. Now, I got a million things to talk about. I'm trying to say all of it at once. But like the Kyle Morlock, we faked a punt. You know what I'm saying? The first drive was pretty decent of the game. We put together a little drive, got 3, like bang, bang, like, hey, we moving the ball. Then Morlock, we fake a punt, get a huge conversion on that shit, get to like 3rd and 8 on the drive. Malik Benson drops. Probably what would have been it would have been a first down, possibly could have made a move and made a touchdown. Got right there at it in my 1st and goal on the 2 or some shit. That killed the drive. And when I tell you the snowball effect that happened after Malik Benson dropped that football was insane. Brock Glenn, 3 plays in a row, everybody. Everybody knows this shit. We break records for all the fucking wrong reasons. Brock Glenn, pick 6. We get the ball back.
Ooh,
Brock Glenn fumbles. We get the ball. They score either a touchdown or 3. I think it was 3. We held. Defense played lights out. Shout out defense. Next play, another pick. And when I tell y'all that third turnover, that pick, that last one he threw was so god awful that the receiver was never opened.
Never.
He was never open. He stared him down. He said fuck it and threw it anyway. I said at that very time, I said, oh, he's fucked. Like he's not this checked out. He's not. He's just throwing it. And even the announcer, one of them's like, "Oh, he's seeing ghosts out there or some shit." So I was actually surprised that we pulled him right, snatched him out because it took DJ. It never happened for DJ. He had to break his finger, and starting to become more and more apparent why DJ was a starter. Although Brock Glenn didn't play nearly this bad the week before. You know what I'm saying? He played actually not terrible. He didn't play world-beating type quarterback play, but he played decent. He took care of the football for the most part. He did throw a pick in that game too. But 3 turnovers in 3 plays is beyond insanity. So my boy Luke comes in. Luke Krummenhoek, 5-star, highly touted freshman. He was like he was up there. He's a 5-star. Comes in. I don't know if it was the first drive or the second drive, but it was one of the first couple drives. The absolute dot this man threw to the end zone. It was a dot to a 6th-year senior in Kentron Portier that drops.
Doing better.
I mean, you can't, dog. Like he drops it right here. I don't know how you drop the football, man. Like drops the football. No touchdown. I don't even know if we got any points out of that drive. I think we did. I think we ended up with 3. But and then Jaylen Brown. He has a play where I don't know if he dropped it. I don't know what happened, but I think he didn't block well on a play, and he's over on the sideline getting into it with an assistant coach, like shoving match is what I read. The defense, like we had Josh Farmer not jumped offsides, lining up offsides. Josh Farmer twice, Peyton got 1. A lot of bad shit going on. Hakeem had a fucking crazy drop. What's the coach? Corey Fuller. It was just so perfect. Hakeem drops the football from Luke. So Luke had several drops from his receivers. The camera pans over and Corey Fuller is all the way out in the field. Isn't his name Corey Fuller? He used to play for us?
Yeah, they call him Boucher.
Yeah,
Boucher, yes. I thought I was tripping for a second. Corey Fuller, you can read his lips. He's like, catch the ball. Like it's your only. That should be the number one thing you're the best at when you play receiver. Correct? Am I tripping?
No.
Catch the ball.
Receiving the ball. Yeah, kind of goes hand in hand.
That one that Luke thought was a touchdown, I felt bad for him at that point.
Yeah.
Cause bro, he went to running down the field like he had one, cause he knew he put that bitch on the money. I listen. When the ball was in the air, I said, "Oh fuck, it's a touchdown," cause I seen it was perfect. I'm like, shit. I'm like, man, y'all gonna get these bitches something to talk about, man. Threw it to him and it went right through his hands. I was like, bro, listen,
this the worst.
This shit's sad, G. I'm just being real.
It's never been a wide receiver for Florida State that was this bad.
It's week 8.
Like, what are we doing all week? Because that's what, I want some coaches replaced for more than just the play. I've been saying for several, it's probably time for Odell to go, probably. I love Odell. Build a statue next to Bobby, but it's time to it's time to get some fresh coaching going in here. There's several assists. I don't know, and I love Odell, man. I'm not throwing him under the bus because the defense is playing decent, but you know the whole. How do you? I'm not supposed to teach you how to catch a football. Like we shouldn't have to do that, right? Like we should be working on other things as coaches. Like
Yeah,
for
but
you to be dropping.
Those little things you still got to work on. Like,
how are they, bro?
The fundamentals of football.
I shouldn't have to teach you how to get in the stands, but I still do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you drop my we got to be getting to a point like if you drop my fucking football in a game this weekend, you don't. There's no telling how many miles you're gonna run. There's no telling how many laps you're gonna run.
Jarvis, what you just said? You said you what?
I shouldn't have to teach you how to get in the stands, but I still do.
Boom.
As a coach, I still. Every day I have this one because I deal with both, JV and varsity offensive linemen. So I have this kid, big kid, freshman. Every day I go over his stance. Why? Because he gets in a shitty stance every time he come to my drill. And I tell him every day, I shouldn't have to teach you. I should have to go over this every day. But guess what? I still take time out of my day to teach this kid how to get in the proper stance. So,
and that's fundamental type shit, as is coaching. But you mean to tell me you don't think they're sitting in front of a jug machine or getting footballs thrown at them? Like, why are we dropping? I don't even know how you fix this shit. Like, because you should be able to catch. Like, there's no way they're dropping all these at practice and we're still sending them out there on game day.
It's maybe mental at this point.
Must be, bro. Must be because
maybe mental at this point.
We lead all Power 4 teams in drops.
This is true.
And then fast forward, we start the second half, have a huge kick return by Sam Singleton, like the third or fourth string running back. Huge fucking. I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's fire up the fucking band. Let's get it going. Then he pulls Luke. Now Luke didn't have no crazy good game. He was 3 for 7 with 19 yards. But he was running for his life. Our offensive line sucks. He, made a couple plays.
He almost threw a touchdown.
And he almost threw a touchdown. So they pull him, put Brock back out there. Brock actually looks a little bit better at this point. He's done calmed the hell down, making a couple plays with his feet and all. And then defense stops them. Defense played a hell of a game. Like, if you read, like, they had 70 yards passing. 70. They had 110 yards rushing.
It's a good game.
Duke's offense sucks, Mills. I just want to say
they've been starting real slow. They have been.
They are bad. If you watch that game, I don't see how they won.
That's what I'm saying, bro. At halftime, this was what was crazy, bro. I read at halftime, Duke was averaging 1.9 yards per play. Duke was leading it by 11 at the half.
That shit crazy, bro. Like,
they had Florida at that time at halftime. Florida State had 116 yards of offense. Duke had like 50.
Y'all outgained them. Y'all outgained them and lost.
As shitty as our offense, well, we gave them the ball 3. Now, that's what somebody said. We would have been better off punting on first down. We might still would have won.
Yeah, turnovers kill y'all.
If we made them drive the whole field with it, defense might have got tired. That's kind of a crazy thing to guess, but might have had as good a chance if we punted the bitch on first down. Our offense is that fucking crazy. So then at the end of the game, our defense stepped up, get us a stop. Cam Davis, true freshman, actually played a pretty good game. He had 14 carries for 63 yards. Fumbles.
I saw that.
So which is crazy, and he's a young. That's going to happen with young, guys out there. That's a rookie shit. But
the young bucks.
I read somewhere, and I thought I had a picture of it, that he's getting hit. His yard, like, what is it? This is a metric. Like, he's getting hit 0.9 yard. Yeah, 0.9 yards behind. So before he even reaches the line of scrimmage, this motherfucker's
getting hit
every time. Then our offensive line is getting bullied, pushed around. So Cam Davis comes out here and fumbles. They get the ball back. Defense steps up again. Gives us a chance. Gives us one more chance. 2 straight plays of losing yards. to start the drive. It's like 3rd and 20.
It was
some
like
shit.
sex. Yeah, it was sex, right?
Jeremiah Byers is what I have wrote here in all capital letters. Jeremiah Byers, our starting right tackle, gets absolute fucked on. I mean, pushed around, destroyed, gives up another huge play. Then it was like a false start. Like, same guy. So they pulled him, put somebody else in, bro. It's like 4th and a mile. It's 4th and a mile at this point. And I believe this play didn't count, and we're lucky it didn't. It still doesn't matter. We still got one more chance. Like, there was we lined up illegally or some shit or some type
Oh yeah,
of play.
yeah. Illegal
And
formation or something.
No, it wasn't. It was some type of play like that. Maybe it was no, because they'd have blew a false start dead, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
We did something fucked up. Holding. Had to be holding. And we threw the ball. He just threw the ball up. Interception. They say he stepped out of bounds. We were blessed because it didn't look like he did.
I thought they reviewed that.
It was 4th and 24. Okay. Ball game's fucking over, boys. 4th and 24. These guys, Manny Diaz sent 3 people. 5 offensive linemen blocking 3 guys. Y'all want to guess what the fuck happened?
A sack.
They got home. That's inexcusable. That's one thing about Alex Atkins we need to have a talk about over this offseason, because either you got to go, like I don't know if you can be the coordinator. I think I want the dude from UNLV. Give me the go-go offense or whatever he calls that shit. Let me get that guy. That's just my wish list, though. So it's probably ain't happening. But Atkins, I don't even know if he can just focus on the line. This line is bad. Because this was a winnable game, and we still somehow found a way to fuck it up. You know. I think that's all my notes.
It's Duke.
It's Duke.
And personally, I didn't like pulling Luke out. Like, let's go ahead and roll. He's the 5-star. Let him get his reps in, man. He threw a dot. You know, Brock can make some good throws. He made a great throw against Clemson on the sideline that was pretty elite, but, you know, we might lose Luke if we don't, you know what I'm saying? We're already ass. You mean to tell me I'm ass and I'm the backup? You know, get out here and let him throw the ball.
I wanted to ask, I've been asking a couple knows this. I wanted to say this on the show. Moving forward, after seeing both guys, would you play with Luke a little more because he showed promise, or do you sit still with Brock?
I do think Brock probably knows. I don't know. He might know more of the playbook, and
but just for the offense, though.
For the reason that I just said, I don't want Luke to fucking transfer. I think Luke is the future. He can't. He's what we assume will be the future. 5-star. He don't look like a freshman either. He's a pretty big guy.
He big as shit.
Yeah, he looks the part. He didn't get to really show it too much besides that one beautiful pass he made. I roll with Luke because we're in a dangerous place right now. Miami has a chance to make us not be bowl eligible, even though it probably ain't happening anyway. So who gives a shit? Let's go ahead and play the guys that's gonna be here. Sorry, Brock.
Freedom YNs.
Free those dudes.
What you think?
I roll with Luke, man. He's the future, man. Like, go ahead. I'd rather take my lumps with a rookie who's gonna get better. I don't know what was up with Brock, man. Like, truthfully, I was high on him, and then this was a crazy game. I don't know what was going on.
I said this a few weeks ago when you was calling for him, and
it's a reason DJ started.
That's insane.
I said that. From a standpoint,
I remember.
It has to be something he's doing in practice for them not to start him.
Three turnovers on 3 straight plays is absolutely crazy.
And to get pulled in the game further lets me know there's been a issue with him in practice. That's not being it's not being told or not being showed. But obviously you've seen it.
Manny was blitzing the fuck out of our quarterbacks. Manny was blitzing the fuck out of our quarterbacks. That motherfucker was sending 7 almost every play.
Bro.
So who do you start going forward?
I said, Luke, give me. Okay. And listen, hold on, man, because that is kind of unfair. I think Brock think Brock can play good too sometimes, but like after that performance, man, like you think fucking Durham was crazy? Wait till this weekend. We're about to go to fucking Coral Gables or whatever, Miami Gardens, whatever it's called. We're about to go, and I promise you, this one will be sold out. We make a lot of stadium jokes on this shit, but I can promise you, this one is gonna be fucking rocking. So better fucking play it. And at this point, I'm not looking ahead to the next episode already, but at this point, what I'm saying? You have nothing to lose. Fuck it, man. Throw Luke in that bitch. Play them both, man. Fuck it. It's working for Florida a little bit. It was.
I hate that. I hate.
Me too. I'm not a fan of it either.
I'm not a fan of the two. I'm only a fan of rotating DBs and running backs. That's it.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it either.
D ends. I'm sorry. D lineman too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a couple things, and I wanted to shout out Manny Antonio Diaz. Or should I say no, Jamal or DeMarcus? Because he was out there. Bro, did you see the clip of them lighting cigars after
over beating 1-5 Florida State? The logo holds weight, my guy. I'm telling you.
I said to myself, no, the headline was Manny got his get back. He got to get your ass back for that fourth.
And to be honest with you, Manny didn't call no good game.
He did.
That offense, they was so conservative, bro. They gave us every opportunity to win the game, bro. We just literally cannot move the ball.
Don't look for none of that this week. Don't look for none of that.
Like the curse is lifted, bro. We got something next week. We got something for you.
I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like Duke deserved to lose how they was playing, bro. Like
exactly, bro. Exactly.
I ain't never seen a team winning, and it was like I was just like, bro, if they don't score again, like Florida State could. If y'all would have scored again after that kick return, it would have been a whole nother game.
If Luke throws that, if KP could catch that fucking ball, we win.
KP, I argue for you, bro.
Me too, bro. When me and you started this show last year, we was high on KP, man.
Come on, bro.
But he was coming in when it didn't matter. He was playing when it like, bro. He had a dog ass catch against Georgia, like some shit. I was like, okay, that's what we got to look forward to. Let's go, KP. He just ain't got in because Keon and everybody. Shout out Keon, had a monster day for the Bills today, 100-something yards. Yeah, KP stinks. 6th year.
Crazy.
Some can say we don't develop. Is it that, or does he suck?
That boy is Cheeks McGee.
You can't develop catching, bro. You can or you can't fucking catch.
Put him
at DB. Put him at DB.
You can develop it.
Can you? Yeah, these gloves are almost impossible not to catch this football.
The kid, receiver for Washington.
Adunze?
Came from Ohio State.
McMillan
plays there now.
Yeah, I think he's still there.
I don't know.
He was a slot, right?
Yeah, McLaurin.
McMillan or something. Not McMillan, but something like that. I know
in the NFL.
Yeah,
Terry McLaurin.
Him. He his recruiting. He went to a camp at Ohio State, and it's when Urban was there, and the story goes. He dropped a few balls at the camp. He was his fast as hell. Hands were suspect. He said normally, Urban to give a thumbs up to offer him or a thumbs down not to. He said he gave him a sideways thumb. He said go home, catch 100 balls a night, and come back and see me. Did that. He said he caught 100 balls every night, after practice, and developed his hands and got off from Ohio State, and rest is history. So yes, you can. If you work hard enough, you could develop your hands.
And he can. You know what I'm saying? Coach, how much practice do we have? Like Kelt just said, this motherfucker's hanging out at the sit-go taking Instagram stories. You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing.
You don't want it bad enough.
Nothing pisses me off more than seeing guys that have an opportunity fuck it up by posting up trying to look cool.
None of them should be posting up shit.
Bro,
because all of them suck.
I really wish that I had enough power to ban them motherfuckers from the South Side. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, bro. Because for some reason, y'all love coming on Adam Street, posting up with the cool guys at the marathon. Take your ass home, bro. Go hit the jug machine.
Go work out.
Live there.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm 1-6, bro, I'm embarrassed.
Deactivate. Yeah, that's why.
Bring back Shane.
I seen a post. I seen a post earlier that said Florida State's 1-6, and we got fans eating dog shit, thinking it's going to turn things around. I've never been at. You know what I'm saying? We're at an all-time low over here, man. Like what they say, the 40s. It's been since the 40s or some shit.
Dang.
I'm gonna give you something that's wild that I didn't know, bro. We scheduled y'all for homecoming, G.
That's very disrespectful.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Be a shame if we spoiled it in front of everybody there. Hey man, how much cocaine does Michael Irvin do?
What you not gonna do?
That man is wild, bro.
Hey, bro.
He'd be like this. Bro, he's into it though.
Listen.
Shout out X for breaking his
Oh my god.
You still sleeping on X though? That's a real question. I was joking about Irvin. I fuck with Michael Irvin. He's me if I don't do that. I don't do cocaine, but I think Mike does a little.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just say Mike is being himself. You ever had that one uncle that you can't take around people because he a little too raw?
I think Mike definitely.
But that uncle of mine is definitely
it might be definitely goes to the bathroom a lot.
It might be a sprinkle or two there, but I don't think he's doing it like how he used to.
He's very passionate.
For starters, he got multiple shirts. Let's get that understood, because everybody, he wearing the same shirt.
He's superstitious though. He's wearing the same shirt because y'all won every game in that shirt.
Bro, yeah. I've heard 2 stories.
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
We worn the same coaching shirt the past I don't know how many games because we've been on.
And I bet you wear it next week, and I bet Irvin wears it Saturday. Guaranteed. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you that's what it is.
Same coaching combination for the past. I don't know what week we had, but since we've been on this streak.
I'm a little superstitious, a little bit.
Mike Norvell wore the same gray long sleeve hoodie. It's a shirt, but it had a hoodie on it. It's a cold ass shirt, man. I could never find it. He wore the same one all year last year, every game. So yeah, I think that's something why Irvin's got plenty of money. He has plenty of shirts, but yeah, that's a wild man.
I love Mike, man.
Yeah, and X broke the record. You still think Barrios is better, huh? You're fucking out of your mind. X is working his way into.
I'm not gonna say that X ain't been growing on me. Especially when you asked me before, a lot of shit happened.
X is working his way.
He might be one of the best receivers in the South, man. I'm just saying.
He's not better than like Ryan Williams and but those guys aren't coming out in the draft this year.
Mm-mm.
So as far as the draft goes,
he working himself. He might make 32.
He might touch first round.
He might.
I talk a lot of shit about X, about him not going first round. And this motherfucker keeps balling. But he does have Cam Ward throwing the football. I mean, it's a little easier. I mean, everybody's eating at Miami right now. All right, one thing I'm gonna keep it 100 about is y'all's offense is high powered. I mean, there's not one receiver. It's easy when you got Cam Ward throwing you that football. You know what I'm saying? Like all them boys are eating. Bro, am I lying? I'm not lying. X is fucking on one. I've been telling you that. X is fuck him though. We got to talk about Florida first. We go to worst to first. Talk about you fuckers in a minute. I see Florida had a big win over the powerful Wildcats this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Indeed.
Yeah, move their way back into
plus 500 ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at my son. All right. My kids, man. One of them just a fuck up.
Bad fuck up, man. Put us up. Send us to boarding school. I did see one thing on Twitter besides the Jaden Ball shit. Like I said, I had a Halloween party I had to go to, so I didn't get to watch y'all's game. But Cormani McClain pick six at the end of the game. No,
and they let them celebrate.
Pick six. Yeah.
He got him a sixer. I said when I saw it, I think didn't I ask you about it, Joe?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, and I heard Marshall's injury's bad. Prayers out to
Oh
Jason,
yeah.
Jason Marshall. So Cormani's probably playing more now.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. Yeah. And I mean, he was once a 5-star, so it's not like he doesn't have it in him.
No, he was just getting bullied at Colorado a little bit, but I think Dion might have been in his head a little bit.
I don't like that word bully.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah.
I don't like that word bully.
Well, I mean, he was talking a lot of shit. Like, I think some of the things he said about Cormani while he was there and when he wasn't there, especially when he left, it was kind of weird. Dion, with the way he handled that to me.
I think you got people out there probably wanting the kid to fail because, if his actions or and you got his high school coaches that talk bad about him, but it's just like you allowed it. So how you talk bad about the kid after he's gone and you allowed this behavior?
Right.
Like we got some really special kids at Gabi, and we don't allow that behavior. We don't allow them to run our team. Like it's
I think it's funny though when a lot of the good players are assholes or weirdos or a lot of the good guys are people that you do not hang with. Now he is a weirdo. Like, so I just felt like Cormani coming into, first of all, I want to establish this too. Shiloh, Shador, none of y'all would have bullied me. First of all, get the fuck out my face. Like, immediately. What the fuck? I'm from Florida, man. I'll beat the shit out of one of y'all, man. Hey, bro,
maybe that's what it was, Kelt. Maybe that's what it was. He wasn't hearing none of that.
Hey, bro, after practice, come see me, boy. I don't care about your daddy, bro. I don't care nothing about that.
Like, I've been, some few places across this country, and we're different down here.
Florida's different.
Immediately. Bro, most guys that go in the NFL, they don't get that little first round shit. Bro, don't fucking play. Bro, I heard like 4 or 5 stories where people done got hands put on them.
Yeah. Like the best depiction, I like one of the craziest things that I can give you of Florida all over is when Kodak got into it with T.I. and he went on Instagram or whatever. He was like, I'm in Georgia right now. Like what you Kodak was like, I'm in Georgia right now. Like, what you want to do?
He did that with YB too. He did it with young boy. He was in New Orleans, like, boy, eating Cheetos.
Yeah, where you at?
Florida. Listen, if anybody from outside of state of Florida, that is Florida all day, every day.
Most of our listeners are in Florida, so they probably understand. Like, we got some Orlando listeners, Panama City. I think we do got some Atlanta listeners. But they probably know too. Florida kids are different.
Yeah,
we don't. First of all, bro, we don't run from hurricanes. We got to worry about sharks and alligators.
Yeah, man.
On the daily.
Bro, we different here, bro. Like, especially like the more north you get, like the down south people, they are absolutely nuts.
Yeah. The more south you go, the crazier it gets.
Up here is like, we crazy. Like,
we're like South Georgia here, though.
A little bit. Like, we not that bad. But once you get past, Gainesville and all that.
Yeah, you start getting to
Florida, man.
Anything with a fort in front of it. Pushing the envelope of what you can get away with down there.
West Palm.
West Palm, the muck.
Man.
It was good seeing Cormani. I fucking hate y'all, but I ain't gonna lie. When I was like, okay, Cormani, shit.
I was happy for the kid.
Yeah, he's had a rough year.
For sure.
Dating back to Colorado to his off season, and and even before the season started, there was, I guess it was a rumor saying how he might
missing meetings and
and the DB coach was like, no, that's true. So I guess he's a starter moving forward if Marshall's out, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you would think so.
This dude's got a goddamn blanket on. It's crazy.
Hey, man, I almost put up 50 on them boys, man. That's what we do, baby.
Wow.
Homecoming at that, baby.
Oh, that was your homecoming?
Homecoming. That's what we do for homecoming, man. Get these guys a show.
I might have to
Yeah.
touche that.
I didn't see this game, but it looks like Jaden Ball was the player of the game.
And he went off. 22 carries, 106 yards rushing, 5
tutties is crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tutties. Crazy day.
Looks like Badger had himself a good day too.
Badger, yeah, and he's I don't know because DK Dyke had
You
2
said it
catches,
right.
but yeah, man, Elijah Badger went. I think I said at the beginning of the season, I like Badger, man. I think him and Lagway had a few hookups in the spring game, if I'm not mistaken. I remember we talked about it in one of our earlier episodes, but good win for the Gators, man, on homecoming.
It was
Great win.
It was.
Lagway didn't throw a touchdown, but he ran for how many yards?
46 yards.
Yeah, 46 yards rushing on 10 carries. Threw for 259 yards. Decent day.
Yeah.
Decent day to say the least.
Controlled the game, it looks like.
Yeah. Threw 1 interception. Bad pass. He probably wanted that one back.
Yeah.
But we rolling right now.
Rolling right to Jacksonville next weekend.
We rolling. Listen. We have not played terrible football since Miami. In all honesty, like
I wouldn't say.
that
week lost. 1 was fucking bad.
Yeah,
football.
we look bad, and Texas.
And I know bad football when I see it.
Texas A&M was kind of shaky, but even with the loss with Tennessee, we played decent football.
Mm-hmm. And they just beat Bama.
So Georgia next week. I feel like we listen.
And by the way,
don't be surprised, baby. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I guess team wise they had 146 rushing, 165, so they had almost 300 yards of offense. Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you this: Carson Beck has not wowed me at Georgia. He hasn't. Now they did just play Texas, but he had like 3 turnovers that game.
He's never made me a believer.
No, I think Brock Bowers got him out of a lot of shit last year. Yeah. They have a strong run game, and they have a great defense. Mm-hmm. But I know one guy's out for the first half because they targeted. I think Georgia got targeted like 8 times. They was targeting the fuck out of Texas receivers. They were trying to kill people.
Yeah, kill shots. I love it.
Prove a point.
Yeah, KJ Bolden
set the tempo.
KJ Bolden is such a dog.
He's smack buddy. Oh my goodness.
He was supposed to come here. Like he was committed to us.
I saw the story.
And then when Dylan Raiola chose to leave Georgia and go to Nebraska, I guess that freed up some NIL money. So they sent the bag to KJ. And KJ so far been worth it. I mean, that kid is and he's a true freshman.
Mm-hmm.
True freshman.
He's gonna start this year.
I think he's playing a lot now. He
probably gonna get in a little more now, but
my God, that kid is good, man. He killed any DB we have over here. I mean, he
maybe y'all need to free up some NIL money. But
I don't know if we have any.
Proceed.
Bro, stop the renovations. Pay the players. Bring talent in. Bring the talent. We need talent. Like that's the number one thing. We're going to have to hit this portal hard. I do like our young bucks, though, man. We hadn't seen a lot of them. We've been playing some. Cam Davis. Oh, that was another thing about our game. I know we done moved on. Toa Philly played like the first drive, moved us down the field, had a catch, had a good run. I don't know if I've seen him until the third quarter after that. We're running the fuck out of Cam Davis, the true freshman. We had a decent receiving core, so, I don't know. We got some young bucks that's going to step up. It can't be worse than the receivers we got now, but we need the portal probably for a lot of shit, but we'll see. Yeah, big win for Florida though, 48-20, almost a 50 ball on them boys.
I said we would beat them by 21, and they beat them by 28.
Okay.
Y'all looked at me crazy when I said it though.
Okay. I was wrong on everything last week.
You looked at me crazy when I said it, but it's cool.
I was wrong on everything. Every game I picked last week was wrong.
Make everybody a believer, baby.
I don't believe you'll beat Georgia. I don't
believe y'all will beat anybody.
That don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. is a chance, bro, that we literally go 2-10.
We gotta get y'all second win from.
Charleston Southern is getting smacked. Book it.
Hey, listen.
It's Charleston Southern, right?
If we lose to Charleston Southern,
Oh,
Do you fire Norvell?
that's what. Okay, I want to ask y'all that real quick. If he didn't have the massive buyout, do you think we probably fire him, right?
Y'all will find that money.
hell yeah.
If y'all lose to Charleston Southern, y'all will find that money.
I don't know, man.
I don't think. Okay,
I don't know if we can afford to. Honestly, I don't know if
y'all
we can
will
afford
cut
to.
everybody on your damn roster to fire that man.
I still don't know if we have enough money though. For real.
if y'all didn't re-sign him and didn't have the ties to him the way that you do right now,
A massive buyout
at this current state going into week 8, I think y'all will have an interim coach because it wouldn't stand.
I
just want to know what he's telling people.
I love Norvell. I truly believe in the guy because, like I said, I don't think this is a coaching problem as far as he's concerned. I think it's a personnel. We have bad players, really bad players. I don't think Again, the blame is always going to go to the head coach.
Absolutely.
But I do believe in Norvell. He looks fucking distraught though. I don't even know if he showed up to the press conference because I still hadn't seen it.
Pretty sure he's not sleeping well at night.
No, and he don't shave a lot neither no more. He waits till game day to shave now.
Hey man,
I like Kenny. I do have a hot board though.
Watch out, bro.
I do have a hot board.
Do you hit this man, Jarvis? You
I
hit this
like.
man. He literally just said, "I love me some Norvell," but you got a fucking list.
Let's hear it.
I don't get to choose to keep him though.
Yeah, you're right. So let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No, I think that's bad juju.
We can't.
I fuck with Kenny Dillingham.
Okay.
He used to be our offensive coordinator. He's at Arizona State now. Mm-hmm. I fuck with Kenny Dillingham. I like what he's doing over there. He was actually a pretty fire OC. I mean, we didn't have a lot of good players then, but I like what he's doing over there at Arizona State. And you got to throw prime time in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, hell no! I ain't even letting you know. No.
I mean,
he gonna ignore anything from.
You mean to tell me? Hold on, wait a minute. You think when Primetime's kids and Travis and everybody's going pro this year? I don't know about Shiloh, but but when those guys are gone, you mean to tell me if Florida State calls? You mean to tell me Deion ain't coming here?
After the way that y'all dogged him, after the way your fan base.
Guess what they're saying now though, Kelt? Fans are fucking wishy-washy. I see motherfuckers talking on Facebook and Twitter talking about give me Prime. I've seen it. You know what motherfuckers care about? Winning, and we ain't doing it. We'll do whatever it takes. We'll say
it's a possibility.
He's coming if we call pause.
I think he'll go coach for them Florida and Miami before he come back to Florida State, man.
I don't think so.
I think he want to skip y'all.
Man.
I think he want to skip y'all. I think if he could schedule y'all would have got y'all ass beat.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I think I literally seen Deion Sanders at a meeting, and he was talking good about us back when it was. I don't know if it was the end of last year or if it was the beginning of this year. He had teams up there on the wall, and he was talking about players getting drafted. And he had all positive things. I don't know if it's because the cameras was on, but he had a lot of positive things to say about Florida State. Fuck that. Y'all are crazy if you think Florida State calls, he ain't coming here. First of all, we're going to pay you more money than Colorado's giving you. And second of all, you're at a big-time school now. You know what I'm saying? You're at a big-time school that's going to be a little bit easier to recruit than to go to fucking Boulder, Colorado. It's going to be a little easier to come over here. You know what I'm saying?
And you having no problems in the portal?
Yeah, but I'm talking about recruiting and shit.
He don't have no problems with that. He can go and get any DB he wants. He done proved it.
But he sends him away. Cormani was a good get. Travis Hunter was a good get, but that's
sometimes it don't work out, bro. But
the recruiting classes haven't. What has he been recruiting? What has he been doing? It ain't that high, I don't think.
Nah, because he had to scrap everything. This is what, year 2 in Colorado?
That's what I'm saying. He comes to Florida State. It's a little easier, I think.
He got to scrap everything now.
5-1? 5-2,
something like that, I think.
I'm not sure.
They're pretty good.
They got
team
2 losses.
rankings. Not this year. Let's do 2024.
They ain't ranked yet?
Oh, I didn't even look. But 2024, I could be wrong. I just don't think they're up there as far as
They got 2 losses.
They do 5-2. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
So last year, Florida State had the 12th ranked recruiting class. It's the first time. It's the highest Norvell's had since he's been here. I'm at 30 and I don't see him. I'm at 50 and I don't see him. Right. Yeah, he had the 65th ranked class. He had 3 4-stars. He had 1 5-star, 3 4-stars, and 5 3-stars.
But he's not getting his kids through,
He only had 15
uh,
commits, bro.
he's not getting kids through
12 commits. Sorry.
He's
Sorry.
not getting kids through from high school. He's getting kids through the portal. He's living. He's living.
So he's doing what Norvell does.
He's winning though.
He's got a phenomenal quarterback in his son. Come on.
Excuses.
He has, this is not an excuse. This is an all-out fact. He has a phenomenal quarterback in his son. He has one of the best players, both of Shador as well. He has one of the best players in college football, period, and Travis Hunter. I mean, it's a little easier when you have play. We don't have either one of those type of guys. And that's what we'll see. But that's what we'll see. Are we going to see how we're going to see how good Dion is next year at coaching? Real shit. That's some real shit. I don't know what else on my hot board. I just got those 2 guys. I'm sure I could think of some more, but if we do for some reason fire Mike, I don't think we're going to fire Mike this year. I'd be surprised if we did. Next year is going to be a telltale, though. I think next year, we got Bama to start it off, and then I don't know who else we got, but you can't have this happen again. No.
In your opinion, do you think y'all jumped the gun with paying him?
No. Coaches are getting a lot of money now. We just was coming off a 13-0 season, and the bad loss. It was looking like playoffs was in our future. I don't think we jumped the gun. We had to pay him probably because his agent was like, he's going to go to Bama, or whatever. So we had to pay him that. It wasn't no question about it. We had to pay the man. I think he made
I
8
forgot
or
how many jobs they say Nick Saban retirement affected, but it was a bunch.
Yeah, because a lot of players. It wasn't just Norvell that got paid. It was a lot. Yeah. James Franklin, a lot of guys got paid.
A lot of guys got locked in because they didn't want to lose them.
Yeah.
Same thing with Alex Atkins. I mean, we overpaid the hell out of him just to prevent him from leaving. Same thing with our players. We're paying the guys that ain't worth a shit because we didn't want to lose them.
They was hanging in Tulum and shit.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
That's some wild shit, G.
Daryl Jackson actually, well, I don't know how well he played. I do remember Daryl Jackson he jumped up and smacked the ball on a crucial play. Let me see what Daryl Jackson did. He even recorded anything. Daryl Jackson. No. Dog had 3 tackles.
Come on, dog.
And a pass deflection.
I mean, D tackle. 3, yeah.
The Liberty women's basketball team just won the WNBA title. If anybody that listens gives a shit about that.
Shout out to Liberty.
Shout out to Liberty, bro.
I can't name a player.
Caitlin Clark.
No, I'm talking about on the Liberty.
Oh, on Liberty. It's the one chick, man. Is it Stewie? Brianna Stewart? Does she play for them?
I'm not sure.
Any women that listen is probably like fuming right now. We need our respect. All right, Miami and Louisville. Didn't see the whole game. I watched bits and pieces.
Great game.
Great game, man. I'll tell you this. If it's one hole Miami has, it's the defense. Defense has not been playing that good. But when your offense is the number 1 offense in the country, then fuck it, we ball. 52-45, Miami wins again. 7-0. 7-0, Kelt. How y'all feeling down there?
High scoring ball game.
Yeah, like almost 100.
It was too much. It was too much for my liking.
From Louisville side?
Yeah, it was a lot of. I think some DCs get overzealous. He was running stunts that didn't need to be ran. He was doing a lot of stuff that was putting us in bad positions. And is it Brom? That's the head
Yeah,
coach.
Jeff
Pretty,
Jeff Jeff Brom.
pretty good coach.
Oh yeah, yeah. Louisville's not no slouch to not be
Louisville,
ranked. They're really
Louisville
good.
had a lot of solid guys. Brooks from Alabama,
Hmm.
uh, Cheney that used to play with us. He made a couple plays.
Made a nice couple plays. Yeah.
Um, all in all, I would say I was a little angry with this game because a couple things was happening that I don't think people are smart. Um, a fumble and a pass, an incomplete pass, right?
Oh yeah.
I think that for one, if you don't understand why that was an incomplete pass, I don't know. Some
Like a
people just,
like a fumble to me, Kelt.
how do you fumble the ball and it goes forward?
If you got your hand hit or your arm hit,
Bro, he literally had the ball. Like
yeah,
his arm was here. It's one of
it
those.
was
It's one of
to me
those
it wasn't
motions.
definite though. To me, it definitely wasn't definite. It could have went either way to me for real. Honestly, it could.
I,
Um,
I don't think. And then the narratives that I'm seeing, the narratives. Oh, that the ACC is trying to protect Miami. Bullshit. Bullshit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to protect us, man. Every week they trying to find a way to shit on me. Like
yeah,
for
the
real.
yeah the yeah that play was. But I'm a big fan though of them letting that play out. By the
Yeah,
way,
for sure.
I like that it seems like the referees were always quick to call that bit, make a judgment call, and say it wasn't. I do like them letting it go. That
Letting
way
it
they can go
run to
back,
the touchdown. Yeah, yeah.
or
I ain't
even
gonna
just
lie.
let it get it where they find out where the ball is. Because
I was
what if they don't
spooked.
get a touchdown? What if they don't get a touchdown, bro? And it's like down on the 20, and then it was a fumble, and now you're just giving them at the spot
I
like
was
it is a.
spooked because nobody chased them. I'm like, bro,
They
like,
thought it. Yeah, they thought it was
Yeah,
over.
but
you got replay, so yeah, you let that play out
Let
there.
it
yeah.
go.
One thing I take from a lot of stuff is you're as good as your quarterback is, and right now I got probably one of the best in the nation. Um, I ain't never seen nobody so calm and collected at QB. It's almost like he back there saying, like, man, this shit is easy.
Nonchalant.
One arm that he threw running to the left, squared up and threw a laser
Back to that. Back
to
to Thornton.
Jacoby
Oh,
George. No,
George. It was
to
George. Yeah.
Jacoby George in the back of the end zone. I just don't see guys making throws like that all the time, bro. Like
He's in the running for the Heisman. He's I think he's as far as quarterbacks go. I think he's number one, isn't he?
he's number one in everything, but then he got touchdowns, yards. It's something that he don't got. I will say this: there was a hole missing on one of his passes to Restrepo. That was definitely a hole. If you know the play, you know the play. When he was hit and he threw the ball forward and X caught it on the left, I think on the left side, I would say referees are definitely an issue. I don't think that they call nearly as much shit as they should, and then it's almost like they wait until the game is on the line to do their job. Like they'll let you play a certain way all game, and then the last
Tight ball game.
2 or 3 minutes, now
Yeah.
now you want to call shit that they were comfortable doing. Like I hate the hand checking between the receiver and the DB because it's almost like the DB doesn't have a right to the ball.
Right.
Like
It's the
when both
receiver's
of them,
ball only.
when the receiver runs into the DB and he swims him or he turns around, that's not pass interference, but you pushing off.
And what happened to the ball wasn't catchable?
You feel what I'm
It's
saying? Like,
the
if it's here, like it
it's
doesn't
30
matter.
yards downfield. They used
Yeah.
to would say that the ball.
Yeah, uncatchable ball.
They don't call that no more. As long as if you touch the receiver, it's a hold on the DB.
Bro, it's
Right.
like DBs are already at a disadvantage because the receiver's running full speed and I have to backpedal then turn around. So I'm already giving up a lot. and the fact that sometimes the rules don't help me, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Real shit. And I've been in a situation where somebody pushed off on me. So I know that fucking feeling because it's almost like, bro, you ain't see that shit, and the referee like,
Kelt, I want to ask you something, man.
What's that?
I've asked two Canes this today.
Hmm?
What do y'all think y'all's record is if you don't have Cam Ward? It's a fair question. I mean, first off, before you answer, it's a possibility that you can still be 7-0. I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to have losses if you don't have Cam Ward, but
I'm gonna be as transparent on this situation as I can. I would probably say 4-3 or 3-4, because a lot of the games that were close, I would say
Cam Ward took off.
His will. It's almost like when you do this to him to make him like when you do that or you do the upside down, it's up. If you ever watch him, like he get on the sideline, don't talk to nobody, get in and start chunking that motherfucker.
I think you might have maybe one like the Cal game. Yeah, I don't think y'all win that one without Cam because he went crazy in the fourth quarter.
I don't think the Cal game he made plays. The pivotal play of the Cal game of the Virginia Tech game was the toss to Riley Williams to where he goes down the field, we score next, and then we keep the momentum going. I don't think that without Cam we win the Virginia Tech game. This game here, for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't think because once you're down, no, not this game, but the Cal game for sure. Once you're down 20 something points, like most teams give up. Some teams be like, tough. Hey man, it's hard. I see my guys fighting back because they see their quarterback going out there landing on the line.
Right.
And that's a big thing for a team. If your quarterback ain't worried, why we don't have to be worried? My quarterback's good,
It's
if
scary.
your quarterback's over there like with big eyes and shit, then it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Now your defense over here, man. We gotta play good to hire him.
At the end of the day, the defense is like, man, if we get a stop, Cam gonna win this shit. Let's get a stop.
And I would say this too. I don't know if I'm a big Kiko fan, but this year he seems hit or miss in certain situations.
Yeah, I probably agree a little bit. I mean, it's still Kiko, and he still makes great plays.
He still makes a hell of a lot of but I think
he was just fucking head hunting last year.
Like it's like this year, I wouldn't say he regressed, but I'll just say maybe he's thinking too much.
He ain't having the same year as he did.
Now, Wesley
been balling. Wesley been balling. Your boy Bain got in there, was doing his thing.
Man, yeah. I have a problem with Jaden Harris, and honestly,
what's that? 25?
No, that's Richard. I'm 7, the safety.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of little safeties for one, because I don't think that they could bring the level of the tackling levels that you need nowadays in college football. I feel like the bigger safeties, you got to kind of get you a freak of nature, somebody about 6 foot, good range. I would say with him, he's super fast, but on that run that 25 had from Louisville, he broke off and scored. You had an angle and you didn't catch him. The Florida game, you filled the wrong hole, even though they said it wasn't your fault. I feel like sometimes he's a liability in the worst ways. Like
I was thinking Zero was your biggest liability back there.
No, if you watch him, Mish is trying to do too much in a sense.
He play the star or nickel, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, he plays. I would say that, but because he walks down a lot.
Porter solid. Porter was solid, but he had a couple get on him this week. There was more catches on Porter this week than I'm thinking. I think he's given up all year. Yeah.
Ever in 2 years, probably.
Yeah.
I would say.
I don't know if that was because it was a zone that they was running or whatever it was, but
I think that the Cardinals receiving core, Brooks and those guys, man, they've some pretty. What was the other dude that they had? The big guy.
Receiver,
Yeah,
they had Isaac Brown, Duke Watson. That's Russian. I'm tripping. Ja'Cory Brooks, Chris Bell,
Chris Bell. That
Colin Lacey.
Lacey. Oh man, Lacey tough. Lacey had that kick return, which it was a hold that they missed on. I got the footage from it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
heard that one on the
all
TV while
in
I was doing shit.
all in all, I think we played well. I think that the defense needs to get better. Going forward, I mean, this week right here couldn't be. I wouldn't say it's a test. It's a rivalry game, but it's not a test. I think
Favored by 19 and a half. Spoiler alert.
True.
easy cover.
You got Florida State, then you got Duke, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, Syracuse. So you got a fairly easy schedule to Clemson or SMU, whoever's going to be. Y'all are definitely in there if you win out, because none of these teams are. Even if you lose one, none of these teams are in the running. So these are all conference games.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you lose one, you're still, as long as it's just one, you should be, because SMU's rolling, Clemson's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, you haven't played. No one's been ranked, right? No one's been. Florida wasn't ranked at the beginning.
Louisville would have been ranked, but you remember they lost. Oh, it's been missing us. That's gonna be something that people are already saying. Oh, we didn't beat no ranked teams.
And that's more than likely why.
If you win out, you win.
Well, Miami control their destiny. If they win, even if they win one, that's what I'm saying. Like, even for some reason, if we beat them, Duke beats them, whoever the fuck, if they drop a game here, they're still going to the conference championship.
Yeah.
And if you win the conference championship, you're in the playoffs.
Right.
So, now if you go to losing two, that would be, I don't know what happens then.
Yeah.
But if you lose one, you're probably still good. They're in complete control of their future, even with some cushion. They even have cushion in their, because they're not moving up. It's crazy because they actually have two 1-loss teams now. They are Ohio State and Texas, but ahead of Miami. Miami's still sitting at 6, but it don't make a fuck if they was 15. You know what I'm saying? If they win their conference, they're in the fucking playoffs with a bye.
Right. That's fair.
So it's they're in complete control. What a weird year so far. I mean, this is insane what's going on. Bama already has 2 regular season L's. Malachi,
call it for that boy head.
Yeah, Saban would never. Malachi Moore, the one we were shitting on last week, actually had a fucking great game. Had a pick. Yeah. He was all over the field, flying around.
Mm-hmm.
In a loss.
And I just don't get why. Like, why are they fucking losing, man?
Is this the most competitive the SEC has been?
I think with Texas added, yes.
It's like bodies falling every week.
I said this before. I said by adding, because I mess with Brandon Mills all the time. I used to mess with him. I used to be like, bro, by adding Texas and Oklahoma, Florida ain't gonna never see the light of day.
Whoa.
And especially without a side.
How we get brought into this?
Well, he's a Gator fan.
And y'all, but that was before Kelt. But even if they never brought Texas in, they're done.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that because bro,
this is Georgia's conference, and now it's
but see, everybody goes dormant after a while. Somebody gonna fall, and right now we're looking at Bama. We're looking at the demise of Bama right
How
now.
crazy is that?
I ain't never. We thought it was a machine, right? Kirby could have lost to Texas if they would have started. I think, bro, Ewers just looks off. I don't know what it is, but it's like they put Manning in to try to shake it up a little bit, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Texas look like a featherweight. Like, we could press on you a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, but
so Oklahoma isn't even in the conversation for.
No, they're not. Right?
No.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, let
And
Venables get him a quarterback, maybe.
That's
but
all
that's-
they need is a QB though.
Yeah,
that's all they
all they
need.
And I said last week, you know, and on paper, Texas was supposed to win this ball game.
Of course.
But I didn't want to bet against Georgia because the competition has been so heavy. It's been a crazy season. It's been just if you take away if you just look at the SEC and not college football as a whole, it's been a crazy season.
Oh, as is.
Just in the SEC.
LSU
So,
won too. It was a great game. That game.
LSU number 8.
LSU.
Right.
Fire.
So it's heating up. This playoff race is heating up. Like at this point, you could, like you said, you could have 2 teams or a team that make it in with 2 losses.
I think we might see a few.
So
Alabama's still going to probably get in. I mean,
Alabama still might make it in.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. How?
If they lose another one, like if they lose to LSU, they're probably done.
Yeah. But
that would put Georgia. But no, Texas and Georgia still like. Okay,
Yeah,
Texas not gonna lose nothing else.
Alabama only fell to 15.
Texas fell to 5.
Right. So, as far as conference goes, conference champs, you got. I mean,
what side is Texas on? East or the west?
They don't do sides no more, do they?
Oh shit! See, they gonna have a problem, bro.
The top 2, and that shit is a fucking race.
But Georgia got out of Texas and Georgia. Georgia has the go ahead because they beat them, right?
So Texas can't lose.
That's what they
hear me out.
And then Tennessee has a chance. You know, like it's gonna be a crapshoot.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Hear me out.
Oh my God! I know you're not gonna. I know you ain't about to say something.
If you don't get the fuck, I wish you would.
Hang on. Let me go to these standings.
Hold on.
Three L's. 3.
Listen.
Of them joints.
Listen to the remaining
3.
schedule. Listen to the remaining schedule.
I'm listening.
Georgia.
Texas.
Okay.
LSU. Georgia, Texas, LSU. We make it out of those 3.
Okay. Listen.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay, if you win all those, sure.
Make it out of those 3.
But right now in the conference, Texas A&M is 4-0 in the conference. LSU is 3-0 in the conference. Like Florida is down here at like 9 or 10 with 2-2 in the conference. First of all, if you beat all those guys, give you all the title now. If you beat Georgia, Texas, LSU, that's your next 3 games.
Yeah. Georgia,
Texas, fuck LSU. Yeah. Fuck
Georgia,
yeah.
Texas, LSU is our next 3.
Well, at least we won't be the fucking only ones on here. Thank God.
Listen. Kentucky, damn near beat Georgia.
I don't think Georgia's offense is as good as they typically have been, but their defense is about to clamp the absolute fuck out of Jaden Ball and company.
All I'm saying is, go Gators.
You crazy as hell, man.
Go Gators. Let me be. Y'all called me crazy last week. Y'all said we was done.
It was.
Y'all called me. I said 21,
though, brother. It was Kentucky.
It was Duke. What we talking about?
You're right.
Listen. All I'm saying is, it's very much so possible.
Oh, hang on, I gotta see this. I gotta see what the spread is for y'all's game.
All I'm saying is my Gators heating up, man. We in the oven, heating up.
So the spread for y'all's game. What time is y'all's fucking game? Is it not next week?
It's 3:30.
Is it not next week?
Georgia? No. We got another bye week. Yeah, we do.
Shit.
Yeah, we got a bye week.
So y'all spread is now then.
Yeah, we got a bye week.
Well, that's why our game comes on at night, Kelt. There ain't shit on next week. Oh, Missouri plays Bama. Texas plays Vandy.
We don't play Missouri this year.
LSU and Texas A&M. That's a big game. That's a big game for the conference right there.
It is.
LSU, we might have to pick that. It's 8 versus 14. We might have. Who did Texas A&M lose to?
In the conference?
Period. They only got 1 loss.
Let's see.
Texas A&M out here balling, bro. Oh, they lost to Notre Dame week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We
All I'm
damn.
saying is, don't
Yeah, it's not
sleep.
happening. I don't even give a fuck what you're saying. That
Don't
shit.
sleep
I'm asleep.
on us.
You look like you're sleeping with all that comfy stuff you got.
Don't sleep on us.
There's absolutely no
That's why.
fucking
That's why I'm wearing all the sleep attire.
the same chances. This is what I want you to know. The same chances that you win those games are the same chances that we got to go undefeated the rest of the year. Very fucking minute.
I've been noticing a trend. I want to see if y'all been. Why is it that the Seminoles are trying to drag the Gators down to their level? What's up
I
with
Because
don't
that?
get it. I don't get it.
do
What's
you
up with
think
that?
they go? Do you think they win those 3 games, Kel?
Probably not.
Do you
We
think
got
they win any of those?
we got a better chance of winning those 3 games
They're
than y'all do of winning another
A
game.
better chance of being like you have a fucking 8% chance of winning compared to R2? That much better? You don't have a very good chance of winning any of those games.
I ain't gonna
Any.
hold you.
Listen, if you really watch,
Oh my god.
especially Georgia, Georgia beat Texas.
I,
It's I mean, if you go back and look at these games, man,
George Pickens out here balling.
if you go
A
back and look at these games,
monster.
listen,
A
listen,
monster.
listen, listen,
George
listen,
Pickens
listen,
is a
listen.
fucking monster, bro.
Sorry, Jarvis. We
If
was
y'all go
trying to
back and
listen.
look at these games, like I said, the past few weeks we haven't been playing terrible football. We've been playing competitive
Against who though, Joe?
against damn Kentucky was a play away from beating Georgia.
What's that mean? They lost. If y'all lose to Georgia by 1 point, you gonna be on your chest on here?
Listen. I didn't expect us to win this much this year, but
Me neither.
all
I'll
all
call
I'm
it a
saying
spade a
is
spade.
all I'm saying is we don't look that bad. We look like we can compete.
You look better than what we all imagined, but that don't mean you're winning those games.
Okay. All I'm saying is don't be surprised. Don't be
I would be surprised.
Don't be surprised. I'm not. Listen,
Coach, I'd be surprised.
Listen. Hey, I'm a believer. I'm sipping the damn Kool-Aid.
Me too, but
I'm sipping the Kool-Aid.
I look ridiculous, right?
Yeah, nah, y'all done.
I'm a believer, bro. Look,
fork in y'all. It's
my Jags won today. I don't know what it is, bro.
over with.
I don't know what it is, y'all. This is some real shit. I don't know what it is. When Florida State loses, I feel like it's my job to wear Florida State gear the next day. I have to. My Jags, although we played on Friday, but today I got out of the house a little bit, didn't do really much besides I had a Halloween party last night, so didn't wear Florida State shit to that. Although that would have been real scary. Shout out my it's a guy named Joe. I don't know if he listens, but he's one of my mom's friends. He wore a Florida State. This was his Halloween costume, bro. I meant to take a picture of this shit. He had a Florida State costume, and he taped Butterfingers to his fingers.
Oh wow!
And I didn't notice it at first. I was like, I seen a jersey. He was like, "What am I?" And I was like, "An asshole." And he was like, "No." He held up his hands, and I was like, "Oh, you're our receiving court. You're not just one guy. You're like you could be 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers."
That's wow.
Yeah,
great costume.
Great costume. Yeah, I thought that he should have tied center blocks to his hands. Because then, did y'all see that AI generated picture?
Oh, with the bricks?
With the bricks. Yeah. AI is crazy.
Did you see the guy in the stands holding the damn Waffle House?
Dude.
Hire that guy.
Hire
him.
He actually had a Waffle House menu.
Yeah.
Should have ran that smother and cover, they said.
Y'all need to hire that man.
He done took the Xbox headset with him. Took his shirt off. It was not warm.
Yeah.
He tucked the Xbox cord into his underwear in the back, bro.
Yeah, he went all in.
I said, yeah.
I love it.
He knew he was gonna be on ESPN. He fucking
Let
knew
him
it.
call something. Let him dial some shit up.
Yeah, man.
Get that smothered, covered, scattered, and chunked. That's what
I don't know though. Like I don't think it's just one little thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like
with us, no.
Yeah, I don't think it's just one little thing, bro.
Did you hear that list I had earlier, bro?
Yeah.
The offense. To me, it starts any team, the trenches. That's where it starts. The offense, Coach Joe, my buddy here, our buddy here, he's the offensive line coach. I think he'd agree with me. I think
it kind of started at the top.
no. I'm saying as far as no, of course, but I'm saying as far as a team's ability to be good, it's to me the trenches is one of the most important things.
True.
You need to have a good offensive line, at least decent. We have an atrocious offensive line. I can't believe, because I actually said that. I said, I think we get the ground game going. I think we kind of did. Not as much. I mean, as a team, we ran for, going back to my shitty fucking team again, we ran for 162. I bet we hadn't done that all year. I mean, I bet you could put 2 or 3 games together and equal that for what we've done. So I think the trenches is what it starts with, and then the receivers aren't helping them with dropping the ball. Quarterback play ain't been that great. Defense actually stepped up. My kicker made like all of his kicks. We got the best kicker and the best punter in the fucking country. Fuck with us. Special teams.
They got a lot of practice on it.
I did see the
in and out game.
My boy Master Mono, talk to him, Kelt.
This was the first time, bro. Your media page has no shame, bro.
None.
Mid-season award. The only person that was on there was the fucking punter, bro.
Master Mono.
And I said to myself, there's no way y'all thought this was a fucking flex. They in the comments, best punter in the world. I said, bro, y'all special, bro. Y'all some special guys, bro.
Hang on, his stats are probably on here. Hang on.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I think they said he averaged 48. Like 48 a punt.
4 punts for 200 yards, bud. You know what I'm saying? That's averaging 50. Come on. Had 3 inside the 20. Best punter in the country, man.
Hey.
Man, we suck so fucking bad.
Bro, you know it's bad when they got a special teams guy up there. It's like everybody like,
we suck so fucking bad.
Hey, bro. I told you what I knew was gonna be bad, man. When I went to that damn Tallahassee quarterback club and they said the equipment manager out there, I was like, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, bro.
It's bad.
I was saying it. I was talking to a couple guys, bro, and they was like, dog, if you bring Shane back, a lot of this shit don't happen, bro.
Shane who?
Shame. S-H-A-M-E. Shame.
Oh, shame.
It's no shame in the
bro. And then our then Duke runs out of bounds. Okay, this is how this is how fucked up shit is at Florida State. It's an all around shit show, all the fucking way around.
Oh, and the fucking guy flexes. Who the fuck are you?
You know who he is, Kelt? He ain't even the head strength and conditioning coach. He's like the athletic. Oh, what is it, man? They called him something. He's in the strength and conditioning. He's actually a swole ass dude. I don't think that kid wants to fuck with him. But the point is you're not a fucking player. Why are you flexing at kids,
bro? He flexed at a dude. He flexed at a dude that ran into him after making a fucking first down.
That's the most embarrassing part. First off, scoreboard. Scoreboard. That'd be my thing. I've never been a fan of talking shit and you're down.
Bro, they literally caught that shit in HD. As soon as the kid ran over, he's like, yeah. I'm like,
he said, I'm too big, is what he said to him. I'm too big. You fell down. You did fall though. Like I jumped, I ran into you, fell down. We both fell down. You hopped up and you flexed on me and said, I'm too big. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Lead by example. Maybe that's the problem. Bro. Maybe some of these guys ain't leading by example. I truly think that we don't have many leaders on this team. If any. We don't have a leader. Like we were just talking about with Cam. They look at him and he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's fine. I don't think we have somebody that stepped into that leader role. That's a huge part of this. But I also just think we're bad.
They were saying DJ was a leader.
He was filling out his transfer papers on the sideline.
I heard he's staying.
Why? Also, God damn. No, he wasn't. He was filling out something. He was writing down something with his hand. I mean, his fucked up hand. He had it in a cast. And he was writing something down. But also, I don't understand the massive fucking chain and charm you're wearing on the sideline and we're like
Crazy.
1-6, brother. What are you
NIL
doing?
money, baby.
I mean, you're just.
Gotta
But that's what I'm
show
saying. You're rubbing it in. You're
Yeah.
rubbing the shit in.
He had the
Still out here making
biggest.
his paper.
He had that 2004 Jesus piece, the one that
A
all the way
pharaoh.
down. Like, bro, he had that bitch down here like Slick Ricky. Was over his stomach, bro. I'm like, bro, I could tell you just different, bro.
And you just rubbing it in though. Like, look what y'all gave me to not even play anymore.
It's crazy.
Come over here, threw more picks and touchdowns, barely got 1,000 yards.
Let's stop. Let's stop before his dad finds out.
His dad ain't posting much about him no more. His dad's posting about the other kid. His other kid's pretty good.
Oh yeah, the one with Oregon.
Yeah, I think he's a defensive end or something.
Yeah, linebacker, defensive end, one of them.
Yeah, I'd be posting more about him.
Of course.
I mean, but like we said, man, maybe I think it's becoming more and more apparent why he was a starter.
Cheeks McGee.
At this point, it's to me give the ball to. I'm honestly confused. I don't know what we're going to do for y'all, Kelt. I honestly don't know. I'm assuming we're going to send Brock out. But the leash is probably short.
It's hate week.
Yeah.
Fuck Alabama, Auburn. Fuck Michigan, Ohio State. We don't want to see that shit, bro. Put some respect on this on the state of Florida and our rivalries, bro. I'm tired of y'all overlooking us. Like, it's a better game.
Best rivalry in all college football right here this weekend. Bro. I wish it was better than 1-6.
I mean, hey, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. How many times have we seen certain teams get smacked? I'm just being honest, bro.
One thing's for sure. We said this last episode. We've had this game circled since before the schedule was even released, and y'all have had this bitch circled as well. This is why this podcast came together. I'm saying
absolutely.
This rivalry tops. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Michigan, Ohio State. The game's played at noon. Nobody respects it.
Nope. USC,
Florida,
UCLA. That's bullshit.
Florida State, Auburn, Alabama. You know, it's up there, but it ain't fucking touching the Florida State and Miami rivalry. It's second to none, in my opinion.
Our hype tape alone is better than y'all shit. I'm just being honest. Like, watch the hype tape alone, bro.
Yeah, it's top tier. I mean, the crazy moments. We did an episode on that before, where you know the craziest moment, our favorite moments and shit. And I think Kelt's was the beating, wasn't it?
Which one?
No. Was it the Langham catch? Your favorite moment?
I think it was one of them. One was the Langham catch, yeah. Because that
ended the streak.
I was just so fucking mad that Rozier told Mark Rich that he was like, "Hey, calm down." I'm like, boy, I said when he did, I said, "Oh shit,
he's going rogue."
I said, "Oh shit." I said he gonna throw that bitch 90 yards out of bounds, bro. I like Rozier.
Speaking of him, he shows up to Gabi this week.
He's coming, or he already went.
He reached out to one of our coaches and asked, could he train? Right. Thinking that he was, training himself. He shows up with 2 Gaston County kids.
Get fucked. To y'all's practice?
No, to our field.
Facility.
We had just just finished practicing.
Wow.
So that didn't work out for him, did it?
So that rant that he posted on Twitter was like, I'm trying to get kids better. I'm getting kicked off the fields. That was directed towards us.
Well, fuck you, Malik. How about that? Why don't you take them to their fucking facilities? How about that? Oh, that's right. Ours is fucking better. Oh, okay.
Take them
and both kids live in Tallahassee.
Take them to Messer. Take them, bro.
He wanted to go. I guess go through the proper channels to, whatever. What the hell ever.
Take the kids to Tom Brown.
The parks are public.
Go to Messer. Go, bro. Down Appalachian Parkway, it's a football field down there.
Tom Brown.
I just don't understand why would
public.
Why would you do that and then get mad when somebody tell you to get the fuck out of here?
Wait for the kids to get done playing soccer and go ask them if they can use their field when they're done.
Go on fam campus, bro. You could go at 10. The lights are still on, bro. Nobody's up there.
His dad is good friends with my cousin. They hang out a lot.
Yeah,
Ella or whatever his name is.
his rant on
I'm gonna have to go look at this.
I ain't gonna lie, you know, I saw him say something, but I didn't look too much into it.
He's
about,
a big tweeter.
His sisters played basketball here. His sisters live here. His
Yeah.
sisters play for Florida High. Play basketball for
A
Florida,
lot of
High.
people know his sister.
Whoa.
He got 3, I think, 2 or 3.
Because
Chelsea is the oldest one. She's the one that I always seen, like when people talk when he was there and people would talk junk about him. She would have something to say.
oh, that's the one they used to get. Okay, that's the one they used to argue
Yeah,
back and forth with people.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, every time,
Yeah.
every single time, somebody said something pertaining to her brother, she would have something to say. Which, I mean, yeah, it's your brother, but he's playing big time college football, so every fan is entitled
Subjected
to
to
their
an opinion. Yeah.
Right.
God damn, he talks about Florida State a lot.
It happens.
I'm trying to find it.
He might have taken it down.
Because if you don't see it initially, that means he took it down.
He might have taken it down.
Was it this week or was it today?
No, it was this week. It was this
He tweets a lot. I'm only on 2 days back right now.
Okay, now this was like
I mean, a lot of that the last couple of days has been fuck Florida State type stuff.
it was like maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think it was quite Thursday.
He tweets a lot.
Might have been Thursday.
He must have taken it down because here he is talking about group session tonight at Godby. Oh. Yeah, that's a weird thing to do, my boy. Parks are free. Don't those guys? I don't know if you know this, but that's kind of not a rival, but kind of.
They're in the same district.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're in the same district.
Oh.
And based on what
it's bad blood though.
Based on what happened this year, from what I've heard,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd bring those kids. I don't know if no one told me.
One of which used to play for Godby.
Yeah,
one of the kids. Yeah, one of the kids used to play for Godby.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's weird.
Weird as shit. Give us a recap. What did Godby do this weekend, man?
BTA. Y'all know what that means. Look it up. 33-12 went over to Fort Walton Beach, hostile territory. I didn't think those Beach Boys were,
Beach Boys.
Those, I mean, it was crazy. Nice field, nice facilities. Kids had some attitude. Our fans are ready. We brought some fans over, which is pleasing. But our parents and fans were ready to come out the stands, man. It was a hostile environment. I think it was like senior night or something like that. Band senior night. I don't know. It was tight. First half, we were only up 7-0. Came out second half, ended the game 33-12. Our big 3 leading receivers who are all 3 of them are top 10 receivers in the Big Bend, all scored touchdowns. Quarterback threw 3 touchdowns. Both running backs. Bentley is back.
Toting that ball
again. Bentley is back.
What'd he do? He was toting that thing.
Did he? He looked good. He had a good week of practice too, though. But so we are pretty much back at full force. Health wise, we got a bye week coming up, so that'll definitely help going into the playoffs. Our last regular season game is at Dothan.
Not this weekend, but next.
Not this Friday, but next Friday. It's our last regular season game, and we gear up for playoffs. But we had a bye week. Got a bye week at a good time. Especially 2 weeks out from playoffs. Get some guys, that's been banged up, healed, and ready to make this playoff run.
It's getting time. Man. We're it's late October. We're getting close to November. Shit's about to start getting real. Not for Florida State, but for everybody else.
Not for y'all.
You're getting close to conference time, playoff time. It's just the best, man. I love football so much. I don't know what I did to deserve. My Jags got to win today in England, but I don't know. They're second on the season. I don't know because I love football so much. I love it. I could sit down and watch anybody play football. and I'm gonna have a good time. I love this sport so much, and it sucks that it's almost November, man.
You got one win.
You didn't have to add that part.
I'm just
That was a real
speaking facts.
wasn't friendly. To be honest with you, wasn't very
See?
friendly.
Killed Brocktober almost over, huh?
Ah, I knew it was something. It was something.
Luke-tober.
I just wanted to, how's that Brocktober turning out?
It's real lukewarm. It's real lukewarm.
That was a good segue. That was a good segue right there. You gotta be on your toes on 4th and inches, man. We're coming out hot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hope we beat the dog shit out of you. I'm gonna roll the biggest joint. I'm putting Florida State all over it.
Oh yeah,
I promise you.
I know. We definitely want to be the ones. Not that we can spoil your fun, but we would like to be the first ones to put an L in that. And I just hope. What I hope to see is some fight. You know what I'm saying? Because 20-point underdogs is not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this rivalry is about. It's not fun when it's like that. But I'm hoping, because that's the shit I'm preaching all week if I'm Norvell. If you can't get up for this one, then this shit ain't in your blood. You know what I mean? This is not in your DNA.
Don't even show up.
Don't play football if you can't get up for this fucking game. Because guess what? Miami's going to try to run that bitch up. I know Mario fucking hates us. He played for Miami. He's a 2-time national champ there, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. He knows what this rivalry is. So if Mario has an opportunity to go out here and hang 50 on us, he's going to fucking do it. So you better put your shit together, boys, because it could get nasty. Again, we got the 4th and Inch shirts on standby. Y'all put the comments into YouTube. If y'all want one, we selling these things. Get them out for y'all. Hit us up on any of our social, not just the shows, but in the link or in the description of the episode is all of our socials. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with one of us, hit us up. We'll get you a shirt, man. And go ahead and click subscribe while you're on that YouTube. Helps us out a lot. We have some fucking dope ass news to tell y'all here. I think next week we get to tell y'all. Can't tell you right now. Just stay tuned. We got some fucking awesome shit to tell y'all. It's elite. It's elite, boys, ain't it? It's fire.
Top tier.
And these boys have been holding me back. I've been wanting to tell y'all for weeks.
Hey, listen, he been ready to pop the cork. I'm talking about every fucking episode. Hey man, you think no?
It's so cool that I think we could get in trouble if we tell y'all. Like, that's how cool the news is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fire ass news. We're not allowed. And I've like he just said, I've been telling that man, fuck it, I'm just gonna tell everybody today. Like, no, you can't really. Like, it says it in the email, but we can't. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
We got some big.
The email got to let you know, put it in bold letters.
Is in bold. It is in bold.
I already knew it.
It says do not. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. I can't fucking wait to tell y'all. It is what it is. It's fire ass news. But again, man, thank y'all for listening. It's a cool ass reaction episode. Fucking big ass clown shit I got to do every fucking Sunday. But I'm with I'm with my brothers though, man. It's not bad. We have a really cool. This is, like we said, man, I know I keep rambling, but this is why we do the show. It's why the show came up. This next episode, the next 2 episodes, is why this motherfucker was created. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if you want to listen to the next 2 episodes, I'm telling you, it's going to be fucking heat. We have the prediction episode coming out at the end of this week and the reaction show at the beginning of next week. And somebody is going to fucking lose between Florida State and Miami. And we'll see who it is. I know I got something special.
Y'all know who the fuck finna lose. Finna be Belt the ass, man. Belt the ass. Come on, man.
I got a little something planned for you, Kelt, on the prediction episode.
I know. I got you.
I got something planned. So we'll see y'all then, man. As always, click the like, click the subscribe. We out of here.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that settle them bitches.
Woo! Motherfucking hate week. I'm talking shit this week, boy. I'm telling you. I don't know about what, but what you doing? Going to sleep?
Hey, listen, man.
Don't
Kiss
sleep,
the
don't
baby.
sleep